We start with the 1 hour chart. Just I want to give a quick update. If we analyze the chart based on HITBTC, all right. Since the HITBTC got lower price than the Binance, anyway, if we refer to our analysis, since the price was within this move, we have been looking for buy, and it's better we move to 15 minutes. We want to see how we can how we have been looking for chart. At this chart. Anyway, if we refer to our analysis, since the price was within this move, we have been looking for this correction. We mentioned we can any buy setup. We mentioned we can take the trade as long as we get the trade within this correction, and we wanted to see the breakout of the top. Okay, that's why when the price was exactly here, we mentioned that if this one drop, we can any reversal we can look for buy. We were expected the 10 to a deeper correction, but this is only what we get. Anyway, there was a trade setup based on this small flags and this sharp move. Anyone get the trade? I think right now they should start to manage. Then another opportunity we mentioned we can. The another option we can have entry above this, but as I mentioned, I just leave it to the traders because where we're going to have entries above the top, the highest price. Okay. Anyway, even if anyone get the trade by having entry above this, I think they have enough times to take out the trade. They shouldn't be in this trade when they see this kind of the corrective because every time we mention having entry above the top, we want the price break and continue the price tag. We see within 1 or 2 hours it's not moving, we take out the trade. Anyway, right now as we can see, this 10 to correction. All right, now want to see what's the next. First of all, if we move to daily chart, as we can see, when we mentioned based on daily chart, the price tagged the previous top, but it couldn't. We want to see whether we can get the continuation. And we want to see the breakout, but we right now we don't have the breakout. The question is, what we're going to get here? Either the correction for small correction for continuation or deeper correction, similar to what we get here. That's why buying or at the top is quite risky. That's why we should wait for the proper trade setup. And even if we move to forward chart, we don't have any trade setup. In this case, we refer back to the 1 hour chart. First of all, even in my last analysis, we mentioned whatever the trade we get within this move, if anyone, the traders still they keep the trade, they should know how to manage in case this one turn to a deeper correction. Okay, and right now, if you want to look for trade, we don't have any trade setup right now because the way it's moving, still we can expect a continuation. Okay, but any trade from now will be a short-term trade. No, can we put this two in relative to each other for flat? But we don't get any trade setup right now. This means we prefer to wait to see the confirmation for the next trade. Okay, as I mentioned, we don't want to buy at the top. And if we move to 15 minutes, as we mentioned, based on 1 hour chart, we can put this two relative to each other. May this one give us a trade, but how we can look for trade by having a trade above this. Again, having a trade above the top where this is the highest price, which is really risky. We don't want to do it. Okay, then either we wait for this correction to give us a confirmation for trade setup for buy, or if the price sharply continue from here with a sharp move, maybe wait for the breakout with the flag to look for the next trade. Okay, anyway, we don't have any trade setup, and the best thing is be better to see, wait and get the trades, get the confirmation for the next trade, because right now, as I mentioned, it's based on daily chart. The price is at the top. We don't want to buy at the top, then either this one reverse or turn to a deeper correction. Okay, that's why I mentioned if we want to look for, if even based on 15 minutes, if the price sharply continue, we wait for the breakout and flag, because we want to make sure that the price break the top and there is a continuation. Okay, anyway, we don't have any trade setup, and the only thing is we just follow the chart. Still, we can look for buy, but we need to get the confirmation that the price can break this. For example, this curve. Maybe we refer to the price. What's the price of the top? We want to see the confirmation with the breakout of 0.348 or 475. Okay, because if we refer to the 15-minute 1 hour chart, exactly it's here. We need to see the confirmation of 0.344 exactly here. Okay, as I mentioned, if there is a continuation as a corrective similar to what we get here, maybe we can trade based on lower time frame, but as a short-term trade. Okay, anyway, we don't have any trade setup. Either we get this one turn to a bigger correction, this is what we're looking for, or we see the continuation with the sharp move, next flag we take the trade. Okay, In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thank